Now, in this video, we are going over topic 1.2 readiness assessment. Now, there's two ways to solve this problem. Some of you saw that there was a fraction involved. And if that is your way, I'm going to show your method first. Since we're dividing by 2, we can actually get that whole fraction to go away by multiplying by 2. So 2 times 4 gets us 8. 2 times this fraction actually wipes out the 2's, and we're left with the numerator, because 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then all the way over, 2 times 9 is 18. So if you chose to wipe out the fractions, totally fine. We're going to do 8 minus 1, which is combining like terms. And then now we're at that 2-step. That is our goal here. So then it's 3x equals 11. We're going to undo multiplying by 3 by dividing. And if you read the Desmos, I asked you to keep it a fraction. Now, if you don't want to get rid of that fraction first, this method is for you. Please don't do it both ways for this problem. There will be another problem that you have to do it both ways, but not for this one. So for this one, you just minus 4 if you chose to do it this way. 3x minus 1 over 2, and then that's going to equal 5. Now, I've mentioned this before. I think of parentheses as kind of like Captain America's shield. So I'm going to multiply by 2 on both sides because that's how I undo division. But that shield, or those parentheses, block the 2 from entering because you're really multiplying 2 to 1/2, and you're not touching the parentheses. So then we have 3x minus 1 equals 10. And now we have that one step which we want. Running out of room, sorry. So we have 3x equals 11. Divide by 3. You're going to get the same answer of 11 over 3. Now slide number 2. Slide 2 is difficult because it has fractions. Please use the calculator. LCM, and then you put just the 10 and the 5. So 10 comma 5. You're going to get the LCM of 10. Now some of you are wondering what to do with that 10. That 10, you're multiplying the entire equation by 10. So let me rewrite it. So if you multiply everything by 10, 10 times 1440 is 14,400. 10 times x over 10 gets you 1x. 10 times 1x over 5 gets you 2x. Now we combine like terms. We have 3x equals the 14,400. So now we have that one step, divide by 3. Now, the only errors that I really saw in class was they just typed it wrong in the calculator. This is a big number. It's 4,800. You can confirm it. All of these answers are in Desmos. There's a way to work through that and get the right answer, so we know that we're good. Now for this problem, another solving equation one. So we have the negative 17. We're going to drop it down. But we're also going to drop down this 5. The reason why, this negative sign is being distributed. It's really a negative 1. So negative 1 times 3x is negative 3x. Negative 1 times negative 10 is a positive 10. Now at this point, we can combine like terms. We have 5 plus 10, which is 15. Be careful here, negative 3x minus 5x gets you minus 8x. So then we're going to minus 15 because this is our undo step. The reason why we're minusing is because it's an adding 15. That negative sign is with the negative 8. So when you have the same sign, you add them together and keep the sign. So we're going to get negative 32 equals negative 8. And now we're going to divide by negative 8. Our x is going to equal 4. Now on slide number 4, so we're going to do method 1 here, and then method 2, and you're going to use a piece of paper. I'm just writing on my screen to help you. So method 1 says Tarek's first step in solving the equation is to use the distributive property. So that is what we are going to be doing. Now the distributive property is only for the parentheses. So you're only going to multiply that 1/3 into the parentheses. So 1/3 times 3x is going to be 1x. 1/3 of negative 6 is going to be a minus 2. And then since there's no parentheses around the negative 9, you don't distribute. Now we're going to add 2 to both sides. Now I mentioned this in today's bell work. You do not need to divide by 1, but if you choose to do so, it's just going to lead you to the same answer of negative 7. Now method 2 says David wants to multiply each side by 3. So let me rewrite the problem. And if you multiply this whole side by 3 and multiply this side by 3, you're going to get negative 27 on the right-hand side. Now, the problem that I've been seeing with students is they want to double multiply. They want to distribute twice. You only have to multiply the side once. So how do I multiply it once? I multiply the 3 by the 1/3. Put 3 times 1/3 in the calculator, and you're going to come back with a 1. Now you already multiplied the 3 to this whole side, so you're done. You do not double distribute. You do not do 3 times 3x, 3 times negative 6. That would be incorrect. Now, once again, you don't need to distribute that positive 1 because it's not going to change the identity of any of the terms inside. But if you feel comfortable in doing so, you're allowed to. So then we're going to add 6 to both sides. Now, negative 27 plus 6 gets you negative 21. If you divide that by 3, you're going to get x equals negative 7. Which it says, determine if both methods result in equivalent answers. Yes, they do. And then you would explain why they do. All right, so for this problem, we are going to complete the guess method. So Ali wins a coupon for $4 off his lunch for 5 days. Each day he gets a new lunch. He pays $75 for his 5 lunch specials. Our unknown is the original price. Now, this is a grouping equation. The reason why, we know he buys a lunch and it's $4 off. We know he buys another lunch, $4 off, $4 off, $4 off, for a total of 5 different days. Now that is too many lunches to draw. So what we do in math, we group them. How many lunches do we have? We have 5. X is the original price minus the coupon, which was $4. And we know that total is $75. So then we do 5 times X, and then 5 times -4, which is -20. So then 75 plus 20, we're going to add it. And then we're going to divide by 5. So the amount for each lunch is 95 divided by 5 is going to be $19. So the original price is $19. And of course, you would write a sentence for this. Wonder if I can type on the screen. Doesn't look like it. So the original price is $19. And then punctuation at the end. All right, for this problem, we need the sum of 3 consecutive integers, which is 156. So the given is going to equal 156. We need to have 3 numbers. So our unknown is going to be those 3 numbers. Now our first number is always going to be X. Now since it doesn't say even or odd, we add 1 to get to the next number, and we add 1 more to get to that number. Now we're just adding these up. So X plus X plus X gets us 3X. Then add the 1 plus 2 is going to get us 3. So we're just going to add 3. And now we're going to use the given to equal 156. Now at this point, if you want to check your equation, so 3x plus 3 equals 156. We know we did it correctly. And now we're going to minus 3 on both sides. $153 divided by 3 is going to get us 51. So our first number is going to be 51. Our second number is going to be 52. Our third number is going to be 53. Now please confirm that. Now if you add up 51 plus 52 plus 53, it's going to get you back to that 156 right here. So that's one way that you can check it without solving an equation. Now on slide 7, the only difference is the word odd. So your given is still going to be 183, but now we're talking about the odd numbers. Okay? So odd numbers means we skip the even. So our pattern is going to be different. We're still going to start with X, but we have to skip. So it's not X plus 1, it's going to be X plus 2. We have to skip another number, so instead of X plus 2, it has to be X plus 4. Now our equation, we're going to add up all 3 of these X's. We're going to get 3X. We're going to add up 2 plus 4. It's going to be 6. And then equals that 183, which we wrote about in the given. So let's confirm our equation. We know we did it right. So we're going to minus 6 on both sides. Going to get 177. Now if we divide that by 3, we should be getting an odd number, which we do. We get 59. Now the next odd number is going to be 61 because we're adding 2. Add another 2. Going to get 63. So our X is 59. X plus 2, which is our second number, is 61. Then X plus 4 equals 63. Now in the last slide, it's honestly the same thing, but instead of odd, it will be even numbers. We're still going to be skipping. So our pattern is still going to be the x plus 2, x plus 4. So this is our first number, second number, third number. So then we have 3x's plus 6. And that equals the 270. Let's just confirm. So then we're going to minus 6 on both sides. So then we're going to get 264. And then we're going to get 88. So the next even number is 90. And then the next one after that is going to be 92. So x equals 88. It's going to get us 90. X plus 4 is going to get us 92. Now, if you add all three of those numbers up, you're going to get back to the 270. So that's one way to check your answers.